You deserve a Shao Cow barbecue. 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 You deserve a Shao Cow barbecue.
They kick it out to Justin. Launches the three from straight away. Back rims that one. Carlo Ang with the rebound. She Bounce pass inside. Back to Shi. Elbow three. No good. Defensive rebound won here by 2008-2017. Andre Cole misses from close range. Counter attack here by 2020. Gavin Chen misses from inside the paint. Bradley Lau. Now to Jeremiah Tan. Offensive foul was called there against Justin Tan for that illegal pick. Still 4-0 in favor of 2020. Black shirts move the ball around. Jericho Tan misses that three. Bradley Lau clears the boards. Call. Give it up here to Jeremiah Tan. Now they send it inside. Bradley Lau off the glass and in. First 2 points of the ball game for 2008-2017. Ball now with Chan. Jericho Tan. Now to Shi. Shi steps back. Drives closer. Push shot inside the paint is no good. Bradley Lau gets another board. Jeremiah Tan. Now to Bradley Lau. Lau cross-court pass. Andre Ko misses that three. Offensive rebound, Justin Tan. Jeremiah Tan gives it to Bradley Lau. Drives left. Had his pocket pick. Here comes 2020 on the run. Step through. And the finish with the left hand for Carlo Ang. 6-2 is our score. Jeremiah Tan. Now to Bradley Lau. Shot clock down to 5. Bradley Lau miss. And it will stay with 2008-2017. 6 minutes and 13 remaining here in the first quarter. 12 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Missed by 2008-2017. And now Shi. Jericho Tan, straight away three. In and out. Offensive rebound, Carlo Ang. Ang badly misses on that. And a foul called on the ensuing play. They call it against Gavin Chen. Less than 6 minutes to go here in the opening frame. And that's a three for Jeremiah Tan. It's now 6-5. 1 point advantage here by 2020. Gavin Chen takes it and makes it from foul line extended. 3-point lead here for 2020. Five and 17 left here in the first. Jeremiah Tan. Bradley Lau attacks left. Bradley Lau head down and attacking Bull strong, and he gets fouled. These two free throws brought to you by Jerry's Grill. Bradley Lau misses the first. Lau misses both. Offensive rebound here by Kenzo Yao. Loose ball won here by 2020. It's out of bounds off of 2020, so 2008-2017 regains possession. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first. (2008-2017) Currently down 3 points. They move the ball around. Finds its way to Jeremiah Tan. Bradley Lau. Extra pass. The fake and the drive. But it's lost. Jericho Tan. Breakaway. See you later. Ten to 5 lead here for 2020. 5-point advantage. Tan. Give it up here to Andre Ko. Bradley Lau, jumper from just outside the free throw circle and knocks it in. 3-point lead once again for 2020. Jericho Tan. Thought about the three. Swings it around to Timothy Shi. Shi back to Jericho Tan. Another three. No. Bradley Lau against three defenders. Had a hard time putting up that shot. Jeremiah Tan. Back to Bradley Lau. Lau backing down his defender. They move the ball around. Three for the tie. Too strong for Jeremiah Tan. Gavin Chen. Going downhill. Chen. Extra pass. They kick it out. Jericho Tan thought about the three. Shot clock down to 12 and a miss by Gavin Chen. Outlet pass to Bradley Lau. Lau waiting for some numbers here for 2008-2017. Justin Tan. Now to Jeremiah Tan for three. Left it short. Carlo Ang with the rebound. Jericho Tan goes downhill. Attacking. Right-handed finish won't go through. 5-on-4 now for 2008-2017. Full strength defense here for 2020. They only have 12 seconds on the shot clock. Another chance for the tie. And it's saved there underneath the basket by Kenzo Yao, but he misses from point blank. Drive to the basket there by 2020. That's Gavin Chen with the right-handed finish. Bradley Lau, jumper. That one short, well short. It didn't even hit the rim. Chan with a right-handed finish, or miss rather. Jeremiah Tan. His pass picked away by Gavin Chen. Timothy Shi to Jericho Tan for three. Off the mark. Kenzo Yao with the rebound. They tried to go for that outlet to Justin Tan, but picked away. Counter steal here by 2008-2017. Rack attack missed by Andre Ko. It will stay with 2008-2017. And 2020 Daily Watch will call our first timeout of the ball game, and this timeout is brought to you by Premium Realty Corporation. Action here in the XABL 2026 resumes. Mena division action between 2008-2017 and 2020. That undergoal stab right there cuts the deficit to just 3 points. 12-9. D kicks it out to Tan. Corner 3 is short for Cyril Taino. Brian Tan, left-hander. It's good for 2008-2017. They're just down by 1 point at the moment. Jericho Tan thought about the 3. It's a ball back at the top. First appearance of the ball game for Jaime Sia. They go to the corner. Vince Crisostomo airballs that 3. Second try blocked by Bradley Lau. Great recovery there by Cyril Taino, but it's a shot clock violation. Ten seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Shot clock is off here for 2008-2017. Top of the key jumper is no good for Justin Tan. That ends the first quarter of action. 2020 leads 2008-2017 by a hair. 12-11. We'll be right back with more action from the Bingo Plus XABL 2026 on the other side of this break. Second quarter of action here in the Bingo Plus XABL 2026 is brought to you by Neat Sneaks. And the live stream of the Bingo Plus XABL is presented by Jim Weaver Designs, Filipino wearable art for Filipinos at heart. 2020 holding on to a slim advantage against 2008-2017, 12-11. Samson Lim misses from point blank. Now the counterattack here by Sia. Jaime Sia misses from point blank. 2008-2017 can gain the lead for the first time today, and Bradley Lau does just that. 13-12 lead for 2008-2017. Entering this ball game, by the way, for both of these squads. 2008-2017 holding a 2-6 record, while 2020 Daily Watch 4-4. Corner 3, that was too quick of a release for Justin Tan. Gavin Chen attacks, goes for the inside hand finish off the glass. 2020 regains the lead. (2008, 2017) moving the ball around. They go to Bradley Lau. Inside the paint shot, no good. Offensive rebound. They send it back out, and that was a momentary lapse for the white shirts. Great recovery from Justin Tan, who misses that floater. Jaime Sia, like a bull through a china shop, gets a bump, bucket, and a chance for the bonus. It's now 13-11. Bradley Lau attacks, fades, fires, but can't convert. Here's the attack by Sia, and he gets fouled. Oh for 2 there for Jaime Sia. It's out of bounds. It will go the way of 2020. Great stop there from Bradley Lau. 3 passes. 4th pass there, and that's a floater miss for Brian Tan. 2020. Here's the board. Sia tried to dump it inside. And we got a substitution here. So Andre Ko will check out. And Jeremiah Tan makes his return. Bradley Lau sends it out. Jeremiah Tan, pure on that 3-pointer. Here comes 2020. Up by 1 at the moment, 17-16. Crisostomo in rhythm, short. Jeremiah Tan with a rebound. Bradley Lau, baseline J. No good. Now 2020 on the run. D feeds Sia. Sia misses. Bradley Lau on the counter attack here. Bradley Lau flips it up. And the shot just won't go through. Another 3 on the way. Missed by Vince Crisostomo. D squares up and drills it. It's now 20-16. 4-point advantage here for 2020. Bad pass there from Bradley Lau. 2020 off and running. 4-on-3. Sia couldn't get that finish, but there's a foul. And they would call it against Justin Tan. We got another timeout on the floor called by 2008-2017, and this timeout brought to you by Premium Realty Corporation. We're back in action here at the Jacinto 2 competition court inside Father Rafael Cortina SJ Sports Center, Xavier School, San Juan City. Jaime Sia of 2020 makes 1 out of 2 from the line. It's now 21-16. And Justin Tan hits the 3 to make this a 2-point ball game, 21-19. 4:49 left here in the second. Here's a drive to the basket. It's a traveling violation called against 2020. It's on Timothy Shi. Jeremiah Tan. Now to Brian Tan. A nice find there to Samson Lim, who hits that jumper. 4 minutes and 20 remaining here in the first half. 2020 swinging the ball around. Crisostomo couldn't hit that 3. Rebound Kevin Becerra. Brian Tan tried to send it inside, picked away by 2020. Sia attacking. Sia too strong on that right-handed finish. Jeremiah Tan goes downhill. Shot bothered there by Franco Kuan. Cyril Taino to Crisostomo. She open 3, short. Rebound Elton Tan. Justin Tan sends it to the elbow. Jeremiah Tan drills that 3 for a 3-point advantage now for 2008-2017. 2020 on a dry spell from the field, and that will not help their cause right there. Franco Kuan gets called for that dribbling violation. Three minutes left here in the second. Brian Tan gets the ball back. They give it up there to Kevin Becerra. Couldn't hit that baseline, Jay. Kuan. They send it up top to Nigel D. Now downstairs, but that pass by Carlo Ang a little too low. 2008-2017 regroups here. Straight away 3, too strong off the board for Brian Tan. Nigel D. Carlo Ang. Now with Timothy Shi. Back to Carlo Ang. Eye in the sky find, but Franco Kuan could not get to it. Under 2 minutes left here in the first half. Justin Tan. Brian Tan. Now to Jericho Tan. Or check that, that's Jeremiah Tan. But nice find to Brian Tan for that elbow 3. And 2008-2017 Temple doubles their lead to 6. 27-21. Nigel D gets fouled. A minute and 34 remaining here in the second quarter. 13 seconds left on the 2020 shot clock. Nigel D nearly had the ball stripped. We got a held ball. Possession will go to 2008-2017. Minute and 15 left. Brian Tan left open for three. That one rails out. Jericho Tan. Bounce pass inside. Franco Kuan could get that finish. Elton Tan with the rebound. Under a minute to go here in the second quarter. No look pass there from Brian Tan. Nice find downstairs for Kevin Becerra for that finish. 40 seconds left, 2-for-1 opportunity. 2020 decides to take it. That's a miss from three-point land for Timothy Shi. It goes out of bounds. .2 seconds left. 8 points separating these two squads. Brian Tan gave it up there. Andre Ko misses that three. Jericho Tan brings it forward to the front court. Shot clock is off here for 2020. Tan. Shi. You move it around. Nigel D for three. Bingo time for 2020. 4 seconds left. 2008-2017 with the last shot, and it's badly missed by Jeremiah Tan. At the intermission, it's a 5-point advantage for 2008-2017 over 2020, 29-24, and we'll be back with second half of action between 2008-2017 Temple and 2020 Daily Watch here in the Bingo Plus XABL 2026.
You deserve a Shao Cow barbecue. 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 You deserve a Shao Cow barbecue.
Third quarter of action here in the Bingo Plus XABL 2026 is brought to you by Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings. And the live stream coverage of the Bingo Plus XABL 2026 is presented by Jim Weaver Designs, Filipino wearable art for Filipinos at heart. 2008-2017. Holding on to this 5-point advantage against 2020, 29-24. Once again, this is the Argo del Paz bringing you the action from the Cinto 2 competition court here inside Father Rafael Cortina SJ Sports Center in Xavier School, San Juan. So we've got a review of that last play. And of course, we'd like to acknowledge all of the sponsors here in the Bingo Plus XABL 2026. It's organized by the Alumni Association of Xavier School. Brought to you by Jim Weaver, Mighty Sports, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Premium Realty Corporation, Neat Sneaks, Jerry's Grill, and Chow Cow Barbecue. Marketing partner, Kings of the Court. And we'll be right back after the conclusion of this review. Following that review, it was found that Temple will retain possession. Ko moves the ball around. Jeremiah Tan hits the three. And it's bingo time for 2008-2017 as they extend their lead to 8 points, 32-24. By the way, a roundup of our numbers from the first half. 2008-2017 shooting 28% versus 2020 Daily Watch shooting 23%. Temple went 5 out of 22 from 3-point range, while 2020 Daily Watch went 3 out of 17. Rebounding battle won by Temple. 2008-2017 Temple 32-29. Also for the other numbers, points in the paint 12-8 in favor of 2020 Daily Watch. Leading scorers after the first half of action. For 2008-2017, Jeremiah Tan with 9 points, Bradley Lau with 6, and Brian Tan with 5. For 2020, it's Nigel D with 6, then Gavin Chen and Jaime Sia with 4 points apiece. Bradley Lau attacks, finishes with the left hand 2+1 combo special right there. A chance to upsize that total as well. Bradley Lau sticks the bonus in. Carlo Ang gave it up, and we got a foul on the play. And they will call it against. That's Andre Ko. Ball now with 2020. Baseline jumper. Nigel D with a miss. Andre Ko. Bradley Lau attacks. There's the foul on that play, a blocking variety. And they call it against. That's Timothy Shee. And Bradley Lau heading to the line for 2 shots. Averaging 10.6 points, 8.8 rebounds, and 1.8 assists. So far in this ball game this morning, 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. Lau goes 0 for 2 from the line. 35-30 lead here for 2008-2017. Now 2020, they go to Nigel D. D sends it out to Jericho Tan. They move the ball around here to Franco Kuan, and he gets fouled. Or check that, it was just deflected out of bounds. It will stay with 2020 nonetheless. 5 seconds on the shot clock. D, they send it to the corner. Jericho Tan hits the 3 in the nick of time. Down to a 2-point ball game, 35-33. Bradley Lau goes downhill. Bradley Lau couldn't finish with the left. Jericho Tan secures the loose ball. Jericho Tan dribbles it off his foot and out of bounds. Bradley Lau double teamed. Give it up here to Justin Tan. They need to cross it in a second, but there's a blocking foul called against Jericho Tan. Ko. Floater missed there by Jeremiah Tan. Here's the attack by Jericho Tan. Kicks it out to Nigel D. D goes downhill, and Nigel D gets held down. And that foul is called against Andre Ko. And we got a 4-man swap here for 2020. Save, of course, for Nigel D, who will be heading to the line for 2 shots. And these 2 free throws, by the way, brought to you by Jerry's Grill. Nigel D swishes the second. And we are knotted at 35 all. 6 minutes and 34 left here in the third. Steal by Jaime Sia. Sia attacking and slips through the 2-man defense of 2008-2017. And 2008-2017 calls a timeout as they are now down by 2 points. 37-35. This timeout brought to you by Premium Realty Corporation. 37-35, 2020 Daily Watch regains the lead against 2008-2017. And so far it's been a 13-6 third quarter in favor of 2020. Justin Tan forwards it to Bradley Lau. 2008-2017 breaking that press. Ko downstairs against Nigel D. And Andre Ko with a score to tie this ball game once more, this time at 37. D sends it to the corner to Nigel D. Sia goes downhill and Jaime Sia gets the bucket and the chance for the bonus. 2020 Daily Watch regains the lead 39-37. Bonus shot time here for Sia. Misses that. And the loose ball recovered here by Cyril Taino. Taino, cross-court pass to Nigel D. D launches the three. Short. Bradley Lau going downhill. Lau lost the basketball at the baseline. Goes back to 2020. Sia. Drive and kick to Crisostomo. Taino. Sia. Nigel D. Cross-court pass to Crisostomo. Three on the way. Bingo time for 2020. And it's now 42-37. Five-point advantage here for 2020. And another turnover here by 2008-2017. Halfway through the third quarter. And 2020 getting their groove back. That second wind. Ball is loose. Recovered here by Gavin Chen. Straightaway three. Nigel D. Off target. Ball now with Jeremiah Tan. Swing it to Justin Tan. Throws the ball away. Crisostomo against two defenders. And it's off the fingertips of Andre Ko. Jericho Tan returns for Nigel D. Samson Lim for Kenzo Yao. Another swap here for 2020. Or check that they just wanted to make sure that the handoff was proper. $19 on the shot clock here for 2020. Taino, they go to Crisostomo at the corner. That one off to the right. Justin Tan. Now to Jeremiah Tan. Justin Tan straight away. Three. No good. Jaime Sia going downhill. Stepping through. And what a finish for Jaime Sia. It's now a 7-point advantage, 44-37. Another steal completed here by 2020. And Jericho Tan says, see you later. 46-37. It's now a 9-point spread in favor of 2020. 2008-2017 disrupted by the 2020 defense. And another turnover by the white shirts. Justin Tan checks out and Brian Tan returns. Couple of adjustments here for 2008-2017. Three minutes and 23 left here in the third. Crisostomo. They feed Sia. Sia gets fouled. And he will go to from the line. Elton Tan got called for that last infraction. Sia to the line for 2. First free throw goes through. One out of 2 from the line for Sia. Rebound secured by Elton Tan. Brian Tan. Bradley Lau flips it up and he gets fouled. A blocking foul called against Jaime Sia. Or check that. That was Gavin Chen rather. Bradley Lau trying to add to his total. 9.7 rebounds and 2 assists already today. Lau goes 0 for 2 from the line. Still couldn't breach that double-digit scoring barrier. Gavin Chen. Jericho Tan. Straightaway 3 is short. It goes out of bounds off of Gavin Chen. More pressure applied here by 2020 as 2008-2017 breaks the press. Taino with the rebound off that Elton Tan miss. Jaime Sia goes downhill. Couldn't make that shot. Offensive rebound. Gavin Chen. And quickly resets to that one-hander. It's now a 12-point lead for 2020, 49-37. Jeremiah Tan sends it to Bradley Lau. Lau trying to step through. Throws the ball away. Crisostomo, forward pass to Sia. And deflected out of bounds by Brian Tan. Kevin Becerra in for Bradley Lau. Time down to the last 2 minutes of the third period. Jericho Tan. Sia. Crisostomo. Corner 3. 1, 2, 3. 52-37. 2020 Daily Watch extending their advantage. Brian Tan tried to send it over to Elton Tan, but it just goes out of bounds. (2020) totally outscoring 2008-2017 this quarter, 25-8. Jericho Tan, straightaway 3. Hits the lip of the rim. Rebound secured by Andre Ko. Ko, still with the leather. 15 on the shot clock. Elton Tan, inside the paint, jumper, drills it. 6-7 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Carlo Ang. Under a minute left here in the third period. Crisostomo inside to Sia against 2 defenders. Spins. Loses balance. Couldn't make that shot. Elton Tan with the rebound. Tried to go for the outlet. But Vince Crisostomo gets a steal. And it's a shot clock violation called against 2020. .3 seconds left here in the third. Jeremiah Tan, and that pass to Brian Tan was a little dangerous. Carlo Ang nearly got a steal out of it. 36.9 seconds left. Jeremiah Tan surveys the floor. Jeremiah Tan from foul line extended, left it short. Rebound Sia. Outlet pass to Jericho Tan. Breakaway. See you later. 54-39. 2020's lead starting to balloon. 10 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Lefty 3. Brian Tan, it's short. And Kevin Visera could not save that ball from going out of bounds. 3.4 seconds remaining for 2020. Sia rolls this forward. Jericho Tan, 2, 1. Crisostomo for 3. That's an air ball as we end the third quarter of action with 2020 outscoring 2008-2017 here in the third period, 30-10, on the way to grabbing a 54-39 lead after 3 quarters. Fourth quarter of action here in the Bingo Plus XABL 2026 between 2008-2017 Temple and 2020 Daily Watch here in the XABL 2026 when we return. Fourth quarter of action here in the Bingo Plus XABL is brought to you by Xiao Kao Barbecue. And our live stream coverage of the Bingo Plus XABL 2026 is brought to you by Jim Weaver Designs, Filipino wearable art for Filipinos at heart. 2020 Daily Watch went on a 30-10 tear in the third quarter to gain control of this ball game, 54-39 against 2008-2017. Crisostomo misses that corner 3. This is Diego De La Paz bringing you the action from the Cinta 2 competition court here inside Father Rafael Cortina SJ Sports Center, Xavier School, San Juan City. Jericho Tan knocks down that jumper to make this 56-39. 2008-2017 seeing themselves in a world of trouble here, as right now 2020 on a tear, and Jericho Tan with a flyby move and drains that jumper from the dunker spot. More pressure defense here for 2020, not letting up here. Jeremiah Tan in rhythm and hits the 3. 58-42 is our tally. Time down to the last 8 minutes and 40. Jericho Tan tried to go inside. Ball batted to Crisostomo. Crisostomo throws it away. Brian Tan tried to break away, but Jericho Tan gives up that foul. A pushing variety. Brian Tan calling for the play. Gave it up here to Justin Tan. Now inside to Elton Tan. Trying to barge through the lane but misses. There's a foul called. And they will call it a pushing variety against... Let's see, that's Vince Crisostomo. Brian Tan regains control of the leather. Justin Tan launches the three. Hits the back rim. Rebound secured by Franco Kuan. Jericho Tan in rhythm three. That one hits the lip of the rim. Brian Tan gave it up there for Jeremiah Tan. That straightaway three rolls out. Carlo Ang give it up here, and Cyril Taino loses his footing, but that was because he got tripped up. .14 on the shot clock. Crisostomo misses it from the left corner. 2008-2017, an opportunity right here. Jeremiah Tan misses the runner. Viscera gave it up to Elton Tan and back to Viscera. And the shot is up and in for Jeremiah Tan off that rebound. Jericho Tan to Crisostomo. Calling for calm here. Jericho Tan with the cross-court pass. Nice find inside to Carlo Ang. They dump it down low. Kuan deep underneath. It goes out of bounds off of 2020. Three-man swap here for 2020. 6 minutes and 46 left here in the ball game. By the way, coming up next here at the competition court, we turn our attention to the Moran A division as 2024 Colts taking on 2026 Pyrois. One dribble pull-up three. Viscera airballs it. Viscera gets the offensive board. Jeremiah Tan. Straight fire three. It's down to an 11-point ball game. Nigel D sends it out to Carlo Ang. She back to Carlo Ang. Goes downhill, attacks, and there's a foul. That would be Carlo Ang sent to the line for 2 shots. Ang drills in the first of 2 free throws. 2 for 2 for Carlo Ang. Pressure defense applied here against 2008-2017 Temple. They break that pressure. Steal completed by Carlo Ang. Gavin Chen. This is from point blank. Nigel D gets the offensive rebound and put back combo meal. 62-47 is our tally. 2020 once again increasing their lead, this time to 15. Carlo Ang outlet pass. Nigel D side steps. Reverse layup to the finish. Now it's 64-47. On the other end, Elton Tan bobbles that basketball. Carlo Ang with the steal. Nigel D sets up for 3. Short. D on the second try draws closer. The miss from point blank. Rebound secured by 2008-2017, but Elton Tan throws it away. She flips it up to no avail. Jeremiah Tan. Now to Justin Tan. Back to Jeremiah Tan with 10 on the shot clock. Justin Tan buries that triple. It's down to a 14-point ball game. Franco Kuan, they move the ball around. Nigel D thought about the three, draws closer, left it short. Offensive rebound, Gavin Chen. Carlo Ang had the ball stripped away. Elton Tan, outlet pass. Brian Tan could not get the finish. Timothy Shi now inside to Franco Kuan, but he gets called for that offensive foul. Couple of swaps here for both teams. Notable of which, Jaime Sia makes his return for 2020. Bradley Lau also back in the ball game, but for 2008-2017, as well as Kenzo Yao. And Kenzo Yao scores on the other end. Sia attacking, couldn't make that shot. Loose ball recovered here by 2008-2017. Bradley Lau tried to go for the inside hand finish with the left. No. Nigel D. 3-on-1. D to Sia, but it's picked away by Justin Tan. And a miss there by Andre Ko from three-point land. Sia. He misses that, and a great recovery right there from Gavin Chen as he gets the triple B, the bucket, and the chance for the bonus. Nigel D could not complete that bonus. 66-52 is our tally. Bradley Lau tries to attack baseline and lost that basketball. Kuan goes downhill, gets a step, sends it out to Sia for three, an air ball. And the putback is good though for Franco Kuan. Bradley Lau, quick pass inside, and Kenzo Yao could not save that from going out of bounds. Sia operating downstairs, and Sia goes back-to-back baskets. 70-52. Jeremiah Tan. A nice find to Bradley Lau. And we are down to the last 2 minutes of the ball game. And that's a three-pointer for Cyril Taino. And the last 2 minutes is brought to you by Jim Weaver Designs. Minute and 43 left here in the fourth and final quarter. '08, 2017, trying to at least make this a respectable finish. Sia breaks away, and a see you later, says Jaime Sia, and that's icing on the cake right there. Of course, the Bingo Plus XABL 2026 is organized by the Alumni Association of Savory School, brought to you by Jim Weaver Designs, Mighty Sports, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Premium Realty Corporation, Neat Sneaks, Jerry's Grill, and Shao Kao Barbecue. Marketing partner, Kings of the Court. Jaime Sia gets called for the offensive foul. With this impending victory by 2020 Daily Watch, they will move up to 5-4 to close out the elimination round, while 2008-2017 will drop to 2-7. Bradley Lau gets a finish. It's now 78-58. And of course, our top performer for 2020 Daily Watch, Jerry Cotan, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 assists rather. Nigel D, 15 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. 20 seconds left in the ball game, and it's another turnover. Anyway, 2017 dribbling this one out. As this one already a one ball game for 2020 Daily Watch. Over 2008-2017, 78-58. So that's the first of 3 ball games here at the Jacinto Tew Competition Court inside Father Rafael Cortina SJ Sports Center in Savory School, San Juan City. Coming up next, we will turn our attention to the Mena, the Moran A Division, as we will bring you action between 2024 Colts against 2026 Pyrois, as we continue action here in the Bingo Plus XABL 2026.
You deserve a Shao Kao barbecue.